What a life, what a life. I can't believe that this is my life. What a life, what a life. But I never trade for anybody else's life.
What year did Wu-Tang come together?
92.
92.
Yeah.
Had you been involved in the hip-hop scene before that? Or
Way before it even existed on wax or on records.
So
it was a childhood passion.
Really? So you would...
I mean, hip-hop existed, it was in the street.
How old were you when you wrote your first song?
Around 11.
Yeah?
Before I started writing rhymes, I remember listening to The Last Poets and stuff like that when I was young. I didn't understand the message, but I was already kind of like practicing the flow and the wordplay of things. And so by the time hip-hop hit the streets...
It wasn't like a big leap? Like it just...
No.
Did you actually write it down?
Yes, I did.
You did, yeah?
Yeah. When you write and you focus and you concentrate, you put more thought into it.
Right.
And you create on a, higher level.
Now, I heard a story where you took RZA
to the Bronx.
And he was only like 8.
Yes, we used to travel up to Soundview Projects, and I had cousins that lived up there.
Right. So you had to go where the action was.
Yeah, well, it was action where we were at, but we were like kind of like behind in time. Okay. Like we were kind of like, it's like Flintstones, Jetsons. In the borough of Staten Island, we had maybe 3 MCs in the whole borough. This was in the 70s, like 77. But when we went to the Bronx, there were hundreds of MCs, and they just all seemed to be lyrically sharper and stronger than what we were hearing in Staten Island. They had this whole cadence, delivery about their flow, and then that's when we knew we found our calling, that we would definitely be MCs.
So were you into hip-hop?
Yeah, a little bit when I was younger, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I kind of listened to Wu-Tang a little bit. I did listen to Run DMC. I mean, it was the thing that, all the younger kids were into, like, and especially in the 80s when we were in junior high school,
Right.
In 84, Run DMC did Rock Box, with that hard guitar on that song. I mean, at some point it was a crossover, but, if you look at hip-hop and rap music, it started from disco, it started from rock, it started from pop songs. I mean, we used to rap off breakbeat, songs that had a break or a bridge somewhere in the song that allowed the rapper to kick his verse. Songs like Good Times was a disco song. We Will Rock You. That was like boom, 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 bat, boom, 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 bat. So all those songs had those elements that it took to make hip-hop. So it was already mixed together, you know?
Who were the musicians when you were growing up that you wanted to be like, or just inspired you, or that you just liked to listen to?
I grew up listening to what my parents played or listened to, which was like the Motown sound.
Right.
And funk, jazz. Radio was much different. When I was coming up, the same station that may have played an R&B song was playing the rock song. So I grew up listening to was the guy, Bye, Miss American Pie.
Don McLean.
Right. I grew up on songs like that,
Right.
Neil Sedaka and
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Manilow.
I
Good
remember,
music.
I think I was in the 9th grade. I went to the mall and I bought some 45s, and I run into a bunch of girls from my school, and they reached into my bag and they pulled out Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree.
Right. Tony Orlando and Dawn.
I could tell that they were embarrassed for me. And I thought, I don't care, I like this song. I went home and I'd play it and I'd
still
sing
like
it. Me too. That song's been in my head for all these years.
Do you remember the first record that you bought?
It was a song called Was a Dog a Donut by, damn, what is this guy name?
Was a Dog a Donut?
Yeah. What was this? Steve, not Steve Katz.
What's the name of the song?
Was a Dog a Donut?
Was a Dog a Donut?
Cat Stevens.
Oh, Cat Stevens?
Yeah, that's the first song I ever purchased on my own. It was because it was a break beat that we used to break off in the parks. Paid $1 for it, 45.
Wow. You have a new album that's coming out called
Dark Matter.
Dark Matter.
Yeah, it's a galactic adventure, cosmic journey through the universe. Inspired, by science, physics.
Right.
I just think science is an interesting thing because, for one, you know, this connection about everything in the universe and how everything is connected and all these different roles and elements and the atoms and all. It's just an interesting thing to learn about.
I wanted to bring you here today because right behind us is the Lower Eastside Girls Club.
Oh, reach for the stars.
Yeah. And they have a planetarium here.
Oh, wow.
And so when I heard that you were really into science, I thought, I wonder if you knew about this place. And just wondered if you would, you know, come and check it out and see what happens.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's go in there.
Remember that show on TV with the ladies? The Story Box, the Story Box.
The Magic
show?
Garden.
That's
the
it.
Magic Garden. These cool, wholesome girls with the long hair. That's crazy, right?
Can you help them out?
I don't make beats.
You don't make beats, I know.
Got a little tempo going on.
Everyone's at the same BPM right now, the entire class.
Is this Garage Band?
No, it's Ableton.
Oh. Yes, yes, y'all. To the beat, y'all. In the house, y'all. Girls Club, y'all. You know, stop.
So how are you girls up there?
Good.
Now, how long has the Girls Club been here?
For a while now, around 20, probably even more years. They started out with the co-founder, Blanca.
Yeah.
She was going around with a coche, a carriage with a bunch of arts and crafts inside where kids from the neighborhood all over would just come. And we'll go to PS20, you know, the park right there on Houston, and we'll do our arts and crafts there. And then little by little, we started working out of community rooms. We had one on 3rd and Avenue D. First and First was the office. But now we finally have a home, which is here, you're standing in right now,
Well, good.
that just opens up this year.
Break out your moves, Sonia. Come on.
Yeah, exactly, started. Sprinklers. Apple Jordan sprinklers. Steve, let's see your move. Yeah, exactly. We like to see lead by example.
Soul Train line.
This is the move that I used to do.
We'll learn.
I used to do this.
Do you connect science to your spirituality?
I do.
Yeah? How so?
By opening up to nature. You know, the more you open to nature, the more nature opens to you.
Right.
I want to know so how do you connect science and spirituality?
Science and spirituality to me is very connected because I believe that we're all just vibrations and frequencies, and it's been scientifically proven thanks to Nikola Tesla. And I use science in my everyday life because I know that because of science, race doesn't exist. I also know that we all have auric fields, and if we raise our consciousness level, we could become higher dimensional beings.
Exactly.
High five. We got this.
I think my head's gonna explode.
That's good. I know. Like, you feel like there's music in everything because of vibrations.
Of course.
Right?
I mean, everything is vibrating, you know, object or beings. We all vibrate. Hear that?
Yeah.
Sound. Everything talks back. Vibrations.
Have you seen the show?
I know. I'm really curious to see it.
It's really exciting. A lot of information.
Yeah.
Before space and time, thought produced a speck of light that was infinitely hot and so extremely bright. Within the center of this great shining, it was massive energy that was expanding in great timing. Within this fireball was all of space, a very special place with information encased. Literally a beginning. This cosmic clock was ticking and allowed space to flow while it was spinning. Everything we see around us, the sun, the moon, the stars, and millions of worlds that astound us. The universe in size was hard to fathom. It was composed in a region small as a single atom, less than 1/billionth the size, the point of a pen, microscopic but on a macro level within. It unfurled this swirling cloud of light, a star city, a galaxy with all its might. Within the blinking of an eye, expanded beyond comprehension. Within a fraction of a second, a new dimension. At a marble size, very unstable. In time, it would come with a periodic table. You see, space was expanding faster than light speed, and moving at the rate only thought can exceed. A picosecond after the Big Bang, music of the spheres before the ears, the universe is now saying. Small enough to fit in your hand, A nanosecond later, it was the size of Mars and becoming greater. Fraction of a second later, 80 size times of Earth. The fastest growing infant since the time of birth. Still expanding, but it didn't contain matter, just pure energy that was spinning within the batter.